round pick from a year ago. He's 19 years of age. He wears number 11. He's on the floor. Jeremy Sohan is on the floor as well. Primo last year was the youngest player in the NBA. Played an entire season as an 18-year-old. Teenagers playing against grown men. McDaniel checked into the game, almost tapped away a rebound, picked up by Primo.
Not a fully grown man. Still a teenager, right?
No. A lot of development still. Terry Rozier! Missed the layup early in the season. The Sala. One of the things the Spurs have done in recent years is they are always among the leaders in long two-pointers attempted. Something that they got away with when they had guys like Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker and Tim Duncan.
Something like what Gordon Hayward just splashed down right there, long two.
Hornets lead by 11. Sohan. Cassell keeps it for the Spurs. Keldon Johnson, a boom ball. Hayward. Cody Martin, Dennis Smith Jr. Leading in the scores table. Next whistle, they'll check in. Hurdle. Former Toronto Raptor. Primo. Sohan. Spurs get played hard. But it's not working right now. Hornets lead by 11, 4:03 remaining, first quarter.
That's right. Hornets will have to team and match energy.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary. A little bit late today, but you know I had to come on and do a little bit for my boys, the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets have traveled all the way down to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. Right now, it's 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first, and the Hornets are up, as you can see right there. Now you can see right there, 25-14 is the score. And if you're interested in the Hornets, you know, and you've watched the Hornets during preseason, then you know that the Hornets were struggling. The Hornets did struggle. They did struggle. We struggled the entire preseason. Did not win a game. Not only that, we have lost the services of our young rookie, Lamello Ball. Yep, Lamello Ball is injured. Not sure how long he's going to be out. But he did turn his ankle. He walked off the court after that happened, but it did some damage. All right, maybe a little bit of a tear right there. So the Hornets are going to be without Lamello for a while. But right now, in this first regular season game, it seems like we've come out ready to play. Now we all know that, you know, you got to play all 4 quarters. All right, all 4 quarters must be played. So we don't know what's going to happen by the end of the game. Just hopefully these Hornets begin to look better than they did during the preseason. All right, so hey, the season begins, and let's cheer for these Hornets. Cheer for these Hornets. Try to get them a win today.
Which was incredible. Then we also had Cody Martin, who set career high. ties in multiple categories, including points, field goals made, field goals attempted, three-pointers made. He was perfect from behind the arc in that game. And then Jalen McDaniels played a season-high 33 minutes on December 15th. He had his lone double-double of the season with 15 points and a season-best 10 rebounds. So, Del, you said a must-hope memory. Let's hope they can do it again tonight.
Comment boy, what's up? All right, dude. If I stop by, I'll see you. It's a possibility I may stop by tomorrow. It's gonna be a little bit warmer than it has been the last couple of days. The Antonio Spurs score right after timeout. This is the first time I've seen Cody Martin. He gets it down, comes out of there, back to Cody Martin. Gets it to Richard. He shoots an air ball. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Wide open shot by number 17. He scores once again. I think that is McDermott. We should know, that's Doug. We should know you can't leave him open. And the Hornets have to call a quick timeout. 25 to 20. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. All the starters for the Hornets have scored. Well, look, come on, guys. You know you can't leave McDermott open. Let's go. Stop walking down the court. Let's go, Nick Richards. If that's you, you got to get there, baby. All right, thank you for 2 people being in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I know I'm a little bit late, but that's okay. I'm here. I had to show up for these Hornets. You know what I'm saying? See what we're going to be able to do this year. Already looking kind of I don't want to say, yeah, I'm going to say dismal, because Lamello Ball, he's hurt, so he's out, and we don't know exactly when he's going to be back. There he is right there in red. Your boy Book Knight, if you haven't heard, has got in some trouble. That's as far as I'll go there. So we don't know about Book Knight. Don't know what's going to come of that. But we'll see. Everybody knows about Miles Bridges. So the Hornets just, and looks like Cody Martin is going to the locker room. Cody got that contract extension, and now he's hurt. Haywood, speaking of being hurt, Haywood's on the floor. They get it, Dennis Smith Jr. Rebound by Nate Richards. He's fouled going up. I hope that Dennis Smith Jr. can revive his career here with the Hornets. Hopefully. He's still pretty young. He's still got some spring. Got a lot of spring. Nick Richards at the line. Oh, misses the free throw. The Hornets have got to get right at the free throw line. Definitely. Common boy in the house. Who do they face? I'm not sure who Ashbro faces tomorrow. Nick Richards hits one. 26 to 20 is the score. 2 minutes 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Hornets in the lead. Primo floater is good for San Antonio. Right. We're going to have to play some defense. Dennis Smith Jr. drives, throws it up for Nick Richards, and it is batted out of there. And it's a steal by by Nate. My bad, not Nate, but Dennis Smith Jr., and he lays it in. That's his first bucket in the regular season as a Hornet. 28 to 22 is the score. And San Antonio steps on the out of bounds line. Well, you see that a lot in the pros. You see that a whole lot in the pros. And that's what our commentator is saying right now. That's Mr. Curry. Dennis Smith picks his dribble up, gets that to McMillan. They get it down to P.J. Washington, who shoots it, misses, but rebound, Richards, and it goes up strong, and it's tipped in by Richards. Good job, Rich. Or that might have been a tip by P.J. Washington. Is that McDermott again? That three-point shot is off the mark. Kelly Oubre tries to drive, drops it down to Richards, and he tries to tear the rim off. Hornets back up by 10 points, 32-22. 1 minute, 18 seconds left in the first. Hornets with the lead.
Wrapped it all the way around to Spurs. Right in his chest. Richards throws it down with a slight hit.
Glad for you guys being here today. All one of you in the chat. Anybody in the bushes, that's cool too. Any San Antonio Spurs in the house. Dennis Smith Jr. playing great defense. Didn't get called for a foul there. San Antonio tries to go back door, and I think that one is thrown out of bounds. So the Hornets right now playing good defense and offense. Popovich over there. He's a little bit concerned, but not a lot. It's just the first quarter. First quarter coming to an end. 55 seconds. P.J. Washington has the ball. He shoots, and it's good for two.
The slight step back got him the airspace he needed to get that shot off.
Lamello Ball on the bench. That means everybody's going to have to do their thing. Is that McDermott? He shoots it. It's off the mark, and it is not out of bounds by the Hornets. So the ball will stay on this end. 14 seconds to shoot.
Both balls are out right now. You got Lamello in Charlotte, and you got Lonzo's older brother out with his knee in Chicago.
All right, there's a illegal screen, and the Hornets get the ball back with 37.3 seconds left to shoot. Actually 24 seconds to shoot, but 37.3 seconds in the first quarter. Dennis Smith Jr. brings it down. It is swiped, but he saves it before it goes into the backcourt. Now with 12 seconds left, he gets it over to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington back to Smith Jr. He shoots it, and it's good for a three. That's the first three-pointer for the, is that first three-pointer for the Hornets? That might be the first three-pointer for the Hornets in this game. First three-pointer for Dennis Smith Jr. as a Hornet. That shot is missed by San Antonio, and Kelly Oubre tries to shoot it before the shot clock, doesn't get it off, but the Hornets played well that first quarter. They are leading, as you can see right there, 38-22 is the score. Best I've seen them play since the preseason. Well, best I've seen them play all year. The preseason we struggled mightily, and that is with Lamello. But Lamello's out. Gordon Hayward has come in. I've seen him play once, a little stretch since I've been here. The twin, I keep forgetting his name, but for us, Martin tried to give it a go today. I hadn't seen him play in all of the preseason, but he just walked off the court. So it looks like Martin is hurt again. I don't know exactly how long he's going to be out. Don't know exactly what his injury was. I think it was a knee, but we have a timeout on the court. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there's your box score right there. P.J. Washington with 9 points. Gordon Hayward 9 points. My bad, everyone. PJ does have 9 points, but Haywood and Plumlee both have 4. Rozier has 4 points. He's not in the game right now. Maybe in the game at the beginning of the second quarter. Kelly Oubre has 8 points. And off the bench, Nick Richards has 4, and Dennis Smith Jr. has 5 points. He has hit a 3-pointer. He and PJ. Actually, PJ and Dennis Smith are the only 2 to hit a free throw for the Hornets. And there are your Spurs players right now. McDermott is leading them with 6 points. McDermott is being the offense for San Antonio. High off the glass and hits a layup. Left-handed. Kelly, excuse me, that's Terry Rozier with a 3. 41-25, 11 minutes and 21 seconds. Second quarter just started, and San Antonio travels. Who's that? I don't know these guys from San Antonio. Young guy I haven't seen before. He travels, by the way. And the Hornets get the ball back. Dennis Smith Jr. half point guard right now. Picks up his dribble. Gets that over to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre drives with the right hand. Euro step, and it's thrown out of there. Hornets have 7 seconds to shoot this one. 41-24 is the score. Hornets have the ball under their basket. Smith Jr. takes it out, finds Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre turns into the lane, and he is fouled. I think the man, whoever is guarding Nick Richards, pushes him into Kelly Oubre, and the ref calls the foul. Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, he does. 23 definitely puts Nick Richards into Kelly Oubre. Was Kelly Oubre shooting? It was, and he goes to the line. Hits the first.
Ashley has an update on Cody Martin. Ashley, what do you find out?
I think I hate to say this, especially after talking about the depth of this team, but unfortunately for Cody Martin, left quad soreness, he's not going to return
All right.
in tonight's game.
Cody Martin has a left quad soreness. I'd rather hear that than to say something is wrong with a knee or something like that. Maybe it's because he hurt his knee, I think, and I'll make sure I'll find that out later on. But because the Hornets play again, I think, on Friday. Ooh, nice play by the San Antonio Spurs. Nice little alley-oop layup. But maybe since that knee, he hasn't worked out with that knee, those quads got a little bit tight on him. Thor shoots a 3, misses that one. San Antonio brings it down. Crossover dribble. Pulls up. It is short. Hornets off to the races. Terry Rozier behind the back. Layup. It's no good, but Nick Richards is there to slam it through. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. The score is 45-26. Charlotte Hornets. Rozier fouls. I think that's going to be side out. Thank you everyone for being here, watching this game with me. You know, I wish I could show the game, but I can't. Hope you can see it. Oh, get it out of here, Thor says. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Okay, I thought Book Night was like, I'm gonna play today, and there he is on the floor, and Nick Richards, assist from Terry Rozier, lays this in. So let's wipe all that out that we said about Book Night. I didn't think the way things were being spoken about him. I didn't think we'd see him today. And there he is on the floor. Charlotte Hornets, good defense. Almost gets get a rebound. So Barcel
talking about Nick Richards, the pretty big deal.
Gets that rebound for San Antonio.
Mitch Kupchak came to me and said the biggest improvement he's
47-26 is the score. Hornets in the lead. 9 minutes and 36 seconds left in the second.
He said, for one,
there's Mitch.
His body right. The eating for sure. He's got a chef over the summer. He's gained 10 pounds of muscle. So he really worked on his body this offseason.
San Antonio gets it in. Number 24 dribbling. Kicks it over. They swing it. I think that's McDermott. He falls away and the shot is good. Man, we can't handle him right now.
What you need to work on, and that's been the biggest thing and the biggest jump that he's made for this season.
Kelly Rozier finds Booknight. Booknight gets it down to Richards. Richards back up to Kelly Rozier. Terry Rozier. Rozier tries to dump that in. Not a good pass. And Booknight is called for the foul. Gonna have to do a lot more trying to catch up with the defenders now and turning them instead of reaching and getting those breakaway fouls, you know, so the opposite team doesn't get an easy layup. Oh, come on, guys. Nice Jacapuro, whatever his name is. Pirtle, straight to the basket for a layup, because I think that's a technical foul now if you do that. Thor picks up his dribble. They swing it back to Terry. Terry back to McDaniels. He loses it, but Nick Richards picks it up and puts it in. Nick Richards playing very good here. He didn't play bad during the preseason either. Hornets come down with a rebound. That's Terry Rozier with the pink shoes on. He gets it to Thor on the right-hand side. They hand it to Booknight, who shoots, misses. But I'm glad to see him shooting. And they get McDermott. McDermott misses. And McDaniels with the rebound. Get Terry Rozier, comes across the timeline. High-stepping. Behind the back dribbling. Crossover, left hand, it's short. San Antonio to the races. Hornets trying to get back. Oh, they kick it out to the corner. Shot is missed and it's at the top. So it's going to be Hornets ball. And the ball did not fall. It's just sitting up there, chilling. And here comes Haywood with an interesting haircut. The score is 49-30. Charlotte Hornets. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left. McDaniels had to get a broom to get the ball down. That's that move we do in the gym. Ball gets stuck up there. All right, Booknight in the game. Like I said, didn't know Booknight was going to be in the game. He got in some trouble earlier this week or whatever. Terry Rozier running the point guard. Gets it over here to McDaniels on the right side. Back to Terry Rozier. Terry calls the play. Gordon Hayward comes and sets the screen. He cuts to the basket, and the dunk is good. Assist by Terry. 51-30 is the score. 7 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second.
Largest lead of the day. Hornets up by 21.
Hornets playing decent defense. Ooh. Socon. Number 10, Socon. That's that kid that gave Carolina big trouble in the tournament last year. It wasn't really all that much trouble. He just got in everybody's head, you know, being sneaky, just playing smart. I think he was one of the bright spots for Baylor, but as you guys know, Carolina won that game. San Antonio misses the free throw, but they get the rebound. Let's go, box out, Hornets. Let's go. Let's not start. Terry reaching, don't reach. And San Antonio trying to get a pass from under the basket, stepped on the out of bounds line. So it will go, the ball that is, to the Hornets. 51-32 is the score. 6 minutes, 54 seconds left. Terry Rozier is running the point guard spot for a while. Gordon Hayward twisting and turning. Kicks it over to Terry for a three. It's off the mark. Rebound, San Antonio, number 3. Number 3 pulls up at the elbow and hits it. That's too easy. Let's go, Hornets. Pass in to Gordon Hayward. He dribbles down and he gets called, or SoCon, the rookie, is called for a foul. He fouls Gordon Hayward. All right, we got a timeout on the floor. Hornets, it will be Hornets ball when we get back. I think Gordon Hayward was fouled by SoCon, and so there is going to be a side out. All right, we got a timeout on the floor. Here's your team stats. Hornets are 21-40. San Antonio right now 15-34. They're shooting 42.9%. The Hornets shooting 52.5%. Hopefully we can continue that after the first half is over. We've only shot 7 threes and we've hit 3 of them. San Antonio is they're 2 for 14. Free throw percentage 75. San Antonio 40. But you know, you guys watched me last year. You know, I always want my teams to hit 80. At least 85% from the free throw line. Let's go. You're college, you're pro, heck, if you're high school player. That should be one of the things that you actually work on a day-to-day basis, big time, because those are points. Those are free points. Some will say one of the easiest shots in basketball. The easiest, of course, is a layup. The Hornets have 17 rebounds. San Antonio 18. We gotta definitely gotta tighten up on that. Turnovers 2 for the Hornets, 9 for San Antonio, and points in the paint. Let's see, Hornets are leading that by 6. All right, so things are looking decent for the Hornets right now. Let's see, for the Hornets, who has the high score? Looks like Nick Richards, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, Nick Richards and Kelly Oubre both have 10. And for San Antonio, Doug McDermott has 10 points. Can the Hornets get in the winning column? Well, we'll see. All right, after a timeout, we have there's a foul called on Hayward. We have Hayward, McDaniels, who else? Terry Rozier, Plumlee, and Bouknight on the floor together. San Antonio moving the ball around, step through, easy layup by the big man, Portal. 51-36 is the score, 6 minutes. They get it over to McDaniels. Bouknight swings that over to Gordon Hayward. He calls for Plumlee to set the screen. Plumlee does. Gordon shoots it and he is fouled. He pulls up at the elbow and hits that. Everybody, you know, guys, we don't have a big problem. We don't have a problem at all with Gordon Hayward. When he plays, he is productive. He just stays hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got those people in Charlotte. CMC. You know, he stayed hurt for 2 years. He's doing pretty good this year. You know, staying away from the injury bug. And then we got our boy Haywood. Get on the floor. Good job. Hornets with a steal, but they got the wrong guy bringing it up. But he does pass it to Terry Rozier, who hits a three. So that assist goes to the big man, Plumlee. So yeah, as long as Gordon Hayward stays healthy, I mean he's helpful. Plumlee gets the rebound. He gets it back to Rozier. Rozier pulls up behind the back dribble. He feels like he wants to take the guy. He gets it to McDaniel, who drives, steps through, and puts it through. Hornets scoring all they want right now. 59 points in the first half. San Antonio 36. 4 minutes, 58 seconds. Number 24 drives, throws it up. He's fouled by Gordon Hayward. That's going to be 2. That's his second foul. I don't know if Coach is going to take him out right now. Looks like he's going to leave him in. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. This is the best I've seen Hornets play this year. This is the first regular season game without Lamello Ball and without the services of Cody Martin. Cody Martin gave it a run, but he went out. I think they said some quad soreness. I think the young man had a knee injury, and what I think is he hadn't ran up and down the court. He hadn't been working that hard for this long, and that knee, that quad, it's a little sore, because he had I think the quad is still taking all the pressure that he doesn't want to put on that knee right now. Dennis Smith Jr. is being double teamed. He gets it out to Bouknight. Alley-oop pass by Bouknight. Finds Plumlee, and Plumlee slams it through. 61-38 right now. Can the Hornets keep this up? That's the question. A strip by the Hornets. Dennis Smith Jr. gets it back, gets it over to Haywood. Haywood drives baseline, throws it up, and he's fouled on the play. So Gordon Hayward will go to the free throw line. Come on, Hornets, we got to score all we can score right now, because anybody who watches our boys, if you watch the Hornets, you guys know it's a possibility that we could go cold. Max, what's going on? I'm good, just got done. Bad headache, sore throat. I'm coughing wild, we hope it's not. So Nate Scott, what's up? UNC, that's right. Gordon Hayward hits both. 63-38. Come on, Hornets. It's 4 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Can the Hornets score? Can the Hornets score 75 points before halftime? San Antonio kicks it. Portal throws it up with one hand. It's tipped. Tipped again. And the Hornets come out of there. Bouknight with the rebound. What are you going to do with it, Bouknight? He sees the opening, and he goes too far in against the Monsters. And just not a bad decision right there. Should have pulled up for a short jumper. Somebody's lost their shoes, San Antonio, and they would give him a wide open three, and they miss it. Rebound by Plumlee. Can a guard get the ball from Plumlee, please? He gets it over to oh, come on, Hornets. We got to make better decisions. Let's go. We got to score on those. Hornets shoot a three. That was P.J. Washington. And they get it down to Pirtle. That is San Antonio for the layup. Come on, guys. That's 2 scores. We could have had something better. We come down. We make a bad pass by Plumlee. Not in rhythm. Washington shoots it. Misses that one. We get it to Gordon Hayward from the elbow. And that's off. That's 3 points right there. 3 shots. We didn't pull anything, so I don't know if we're going to be able to score 75 points. But the San Antonio Spurs come down and they score twice. Let's go, Hornets. It's 42-63. Game is not over. Do not take your foot off the gas. Dennis Smith Jr. was the ball behind the back. He gets it over to Bouknight. Shoots a long 3. And it's off. The Hornets have been empty the last 4. No kind of continuity. Like, can we go inside out or something? A deflection. And once again, Plumlee, thinking he's a guard, loses the ball. And why? I mean, oh my gosh, why do we not? Why do we not? It is even under a new head coach, we're still seeing Plumlee bring the ball down the court, and nobody tells them, hey, stop dribbling, Plumlee. Get it to a guard. That's what they do. That's what they get paid for. We're not paying you to dribble the ball down the court. There's another loss. Okay, the Hornets were scoring at will, but right now, the last 4 times down, we got to say last 5 times down, nothing. All right? And we've just sent the San Antonio Spurs back to the line. Come on, guys. We gotta end this first quarter. We gotta end this first half with some momentum. All right, got a timeout. The game is definitely not over. Max age, I'm getting tested tomorrow. Yeah. That's it's a good thing, man. Well, I actually wouldn't be that scared. I wouldn't be that afraid because we're well, it depends on how long you've been sick. You know what I'm saying? Because it may not get much worse than it is right now. So yeah, it's you got to get tested these days, and if it is, just stay at home, chill. They got these not only the shot that they have now, they also have prescription that you can actually ingest for this thing. So if the way I feel about needles, if I have to get any more medicine, any more treatment because of that, that's the route I think I want to go. Also depends on how much the medicine is, but yeah, I can understand you being concerned. All right, PJ Washington 9 points. Gordon Hayward has 11. Plumlee 6 points. Rozier, Kelly Oubre, and Nick Richards, all 3 have 10 points for the Hornets. All right, who's got the most rebounds for the Hornets? Plumlee and Rozier. Come on, Plumlee. I need you to end this game with at least 15 rebounds. And stop dribbling the dang ball. All right, number 11 for the Spurs shooting free throws. He hits the first.
Brought a flair to the game.
Really slow delivery on his 3-point shots. Kept you off balance.
Kelly made it in the Hall of Fame. Coming off the bench for the majority of his career.
The Hornets get it into P.J. Washington. He gets it down to Nick Richards. It's blocked. But P.J. Washington sticks with it. Hornets getting rebounds. Nick Richards working hard. Scores with 1:45 seconds on the clock. I wanted the Hornets to score, what I say, 75 points. Doug McDermott doing all the scoring. He and Pirtle for San Antonio. They score again. 46-65 is the score. Dennis Smith Jr. kicks that to McDaniels. Thought about the 3. Now he got it to Terry Rozier in the left corner. Terry steps back. Gets that to McDaniels. It's blocked out of there. Now San Antonio playing some defense. McDermott gets it to the corner. They bring it back out. Number 3 finds a cutting big man, but it is blocked. He is still fouled on the play, so he will be going to the line.
Look at him battle. Play through the traffic, contact. The ball above his head again. Weight room work.
So Zach Collins, no relation, at the line.
65-46. Zach Collins, number 23, steps up to the line and hits 1 free throw.
Playing 3-on-3 basketball. It was Zach Collins, P.J. Washington, and Peyton Pritchard.
And he misses the second. Hornets get the rebound. 57 seconds left in the first half. Guys, the Hornets could have scored 10 more points, but like I said, went through that little dry phase or dry spot. And Terry Rozier comes off the screen and hits a 3. 68 points. Yeah, they could have done that without any problem. They could hit 2 more shots. Primo drives all the way down. Looks like he might have twisted or went knee to knee. Collins shoots it, misses it. 30 seconds. They get it out to Terry Rozier. 20 seconds to shoot, but there's 24 seconds on the clock. 68-47. Nick Richards comes out to set the screen. Terry steps to the side and shoots an air ball. Terry, be quiet. Don't get a foul or anything called on you. You got him on the wrist, definitely. Calm down, Terry. Oh. No harm if they don't score. McDermott kicks his leg out. Nick Richards gets that rebound. So yeah, Terry's upset. Terry, go in the locker room. Don't get a technical foul. Tell you what, Terry, you're my boy, but I could have hooked that haircut up a little bit better. Call me. We get it. All right, Hornets, 68 points in the first half. Like I said, best I've seen them play all year, and they did it without Lamello Ball. Definitely wants to see Lamello out there. But if these guys, it's good for these guys to be able to play and be able to put some points on the board without them. So maybe that'll get in their head and then tell them that, hey, we can still score without Lamello, because the last 4 games in the preseason, they couldn't. Once Lamello left the court, nobody else could score. I mean, we just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no scoring. All right, so the Hornets leave halftime with a lead, a comfortable lead, 68-47. But in the pros, that means nothing. They have to come back out the second half, more aggressive defensively, make better decisions offensively, every time down, and let's get out here with this win, this first win all season. All right. Once again, thank you guys for being here. I'm Coach Gary. Hit that like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be right back.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
right, here we go. Once again, at the beginning of the third quarter, the Hornets are up 68-47. Let's see if they can contain that or continue. Can they control and stay in the lead, at least stay in the lead? All right, San Antonio shoots a three, misses, and Plumlee bringing the ball down the court. Come on, guys. I hate that, man. I hate that. Like, get it out of his hand. And Rozier misses the pass thrown by Plumlee. Step through. And that is Vassell. Vassell misses the layup. And I think that's a foul on Kelly Oubre.
0 for 5 at the three-point line. He did get 3 points with 3 free throws, but during his time on the floor, the Spurs were a negative 20. Yikes.
And Vassell misses the first.
Is returning to Charlotte for the first time in 4 years. Fans can see their favorite superstars at Spectrum Center on Monday, October 20th.
11 minutes, 25 seconds, still 68-47. And now it's 48. Vassell, I think that is his correct name, hits the free throw. And Terry Rozier running the point guard duties with, once again, Lamello Ball out of the game. He got hurt. Plumlee, too much dribbling. Goes back door. That is Kelly Oubre, and he picks up a foul. Hey, as long as we get something positive out of it, okay, but Plumlee it just scares me every time he's out there doing all this dribbling stuff. Big 7-footer, that's not his thing, but anyway. They get it to Terry Rozier. He turned down the three, dribbles, gets himself open, and hits that one. Somebody must have said something to him on the sideline because he looked at the Spurs bench with the new haircut. Cut off those dreads. 70-48 is the score. 10 minutes and 52 seconds. They get it to Pirtle. He turns around, finds Sochan, drives to the basket, and PJ says, "Get that out of here." The Hornets get the ball. They swing it to Gordon Hayward for open three. Misses that one. Spurs with the rebound. Tyus Jones is playing for the, that is Tyus Jones, right? I think so. Tyus Jones is playing for the Spurs. Drives basically coast to coast, hits the layup. Another foul on Kelly Oubre. That means he may have to go out of the game if we want to keep him. And he does. He goes to the bench. That's 4 on him. It is only a 20-point lead. Now it's a 19-point lead. On the floor, we've got Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, Plumlee, PJ Washington, and McDaniel. Terry dribbling, gets to the free throw line, and closer, banks it off the glass, and it goes in. Terry's probably having his best offensive games this year so far, and the ball is deflected out of bounds by the Hornets. I'm telling you, boy, I could hook that fade up, that Terry, that temple fade you got right there. I could hook that up. All right, San Antonio misses the shot, and they get it to big Plumlee, who bulldozes his way to the line or to the basket and lays it in with the left hand. 74-51, 9 minutes, 52 seconds left. Vassell dribbles, a left hand finger roll does not go. Now PJ Washington brings it down, and he almost, actually he doesn't throw it away. It was a foul on Gordon before PJ actually threw that away because that was going to be a bad pass. Come on, Hornets, we got to settle down. Let's go. I think it was a good idea. I was trying to get it to Gordon Hayward, who I think had the mismatch. Pirtle hands that to, I think that's Vassell. Jones straight on look for three, and it's good. And here come the Celtics. Excuse me. Here come the Spurs. A bad pass by the Hornets. Bad pass by the Hornets, and Hornets get a foul. or they foul Johnson. That is McDaniels. So right now, here's the old Hornets.
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, right off the sides, that one. Normally they'll see
Hornets falling apart a little bit. Still a 20-point lead. But this is what the Hornets, I've always said they need to work on, just like keeping leads and then just making good decisions when they get a big lead. All right, Terry brings it up. Actually, the Spurs score on that, so it's 56-74. Terry Rozier with the ball. He comes back left, shoots a three. That's off, way off. The Spurs bring it down. They get it back. They give number 3 a look. He drives to the basket. Layup is good. And the Spurs clawing their way back into it, 58-74. Gordon Hayward with the ball now. Screen set by Plumlee. Gordon Hayward drives. Awkward shot. And he draws the foul.
Gets inside, draws contact, and will go to the line.
I don't know who that foul was on, but he gets 2 shots. Something positive here. Gordon's got to hit him, though.
Gordon's sitting on 11 points in 18 minutes. At 41 on the score a year ago.
He hits the first.
Basketball after a quick message from Jack in the Box.
Monster tacos are back. They're not so scary once you get to know them and eat them.
My bad, guys. What's up, Michael Smitty?
First time in town, Bill. He always talks about positionless basketball.
Yep, what's going on, man? Let's go, Hornets.
Having guys with long arms who guard a number of different
The Spurs get it down the portal. He's got Plumlee on him. He decides to shoot it with left hand off the mark. Rebound. Finally, Rozier gets it out to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington, another bad pass. But Plumlee is fouled. Come on, guys. P.J. Washington's been bailed out of 2 bad passes. This ball probably it's going to be out side out for the Hornets. McDaniels triggers it. Gets it to Terry. 16 seconds to shoot. Now Gordon Hayward with the ball. He slips, but there's a foul called on that slip. Yeah, I didn't see it either, but let's see. It may be. Oh, he called Barcel with maybe the hand on him, causing that slip. I don't think so. But anyway, still Hornets ball. 76-58. Alley-oop. No good. And then Plumlee tries to kick the ball to keep the fast break from happening. And that violation is called. The score is actually 76-58. Ladies and gentlemen, I will change it next time we have a dead ball. Johnson shoots a 3, and it's good. And the Spurs are coming all the way back like I expected to happen. 61-76. The Hornets. Terry Rozier throws a layup off the glass. Doesn't go in, but Plumlee got the rebound. Could not put it through. Barcel kicks that back out to number 3. And another 3 is good. 64, that was Kelvin Johnson. 64-76 is the score. And the Hornets have gone bone dry. But if you ask me, it's not because we just gone bone dry. It's the decision making. You know, it's the shots that we're taking. That's what it is. And it actually started when we got, what was it, 63. It was 63 to 40 something. It might have been 63 to 38. But that's where it started, right before the half. I don't want to say I jinxed them, but I said, hey, at this pace, the Hornets can score 75 points. And as soon as I said it, we started taking bad shots because we had a nice, comfortable lead, and now the defense has slacked, and the Spurs are coming back. Heck, they've already come back. They're back in the game. All right, they're back in the game. Let's see if the Hornets can if Steve Clifford can get these guys settled back down, so we can start scoring again and playing great defense. And we can't say it was 3-point shooting because it wasn't. You know, we can take a look at that right now. But the Hornets near the end of the first half had only shot the 7 free throws. I mean, 7 3-pointers and hit 3 of them. 74 to 64, 76 to 64. All right, here we go. There's the score. There's the current score right there. And if we take a look at the team stats, there it is right there. So right now the Hornets have shot 14 threes and they've hit 5 of them. Like the last time I checked this, they had only shot 7 and they hit threes. So 35% from the 3-point line. Thank goodness San Antonio's not hitting them. They're only 25%, 5 of 20. But it could be turning around for them. Could be turning around. The Hornets basically are shooting 85% from the free throw line. That's great. They're out rebounding the San Antonio Spurs, but I'm telling you right now, it's just shot selection. That's what it is, and we're gonna have to get that straight. Shot selection and defense.
25-point lead has been whittled down to 12. Hornets playing without Kelly Oubre, who picked up his 4th foul early in this 3rd quarter.
Yep, Kelly Oubre had to go out because he got in foul trouble. McDaniels with the drive.
McDaniels. Still
7 seconds to shoot. Fumbly, too much dribbling. Finally shoots it and scores. Wow.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Wow.
Doing on that offensive set. Probably said I got to do it myself, and that was
6 minutes, 44 seconds.
time.
They get it down to Fertile with a reverse layup is good. Terry Rozier brings the ball down the court.
Doug McDermott had a nice first pass.
They get it to Haywood. He dribbles to the left.
San Antonio.
He's at the free throw line. Pulls up, kicks it out to P.J. Washington for 3. It's good. Boy, needed that. 81-66 is the score with 6 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. They leave Pirtle open. He doesn't even think about the 3. He gets it down to, I think that's Garcelle on the baseline. And he shoots and scores over Gordon Haywood. Hornets get the ball in. Terry Rozier brings it down. I think that was a 2-point basket by Garcelle. And Gordon Haywood is fouled again, this time by Jones. Starting to learn those guys' names right now.
The Hornets, the lucky rabbit's foot has been Kelly Oubre. When he has been on the floor, the Hornets plus minus is plus 27. But he hasn't played much here in the 3rd quarter because of foul trouble. JT Thor, the god of thunder.
JT Thor comes in.
He replaces P.J. Washington.
And he gets out, he takes out P.J. Washington. 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Hornets still up 82-68, but the Spurs have found new life. They have been awakened. Gordon Haywood hits both of his free throws.
What degree that is.
Spurs with the ball now. They get the big Pirtle at the top.
Typically proven to be the best part for maximizing the ball's chance.
Pirtle with the rebound. Let's go, Jakob. I think it's Jakob Pirtle. Gets the rebound, hits 2 points. Terry Rozier baseline. Left hand layup, excuse me. Right hand layup on the left side is good. Nice spin move. 85-70 is the score. I think this is Haywood. Pushes it, rattles it through. They get it up the court. So Plumlee back out to Rozier. They finally get it over to Haywood. Haywood spin move, stops in the paint and throws this one away. All right, if you're just tuning in late, yes, I see is 70. I have 76-64 right there, but the actual score is beneath that. I'll be changing my score on every dead ball. Well, every timeout. 4 minutes, 52 seconds. Hornets still in the lead. But Johnson, number 3, is shooting the lights out of the ball now for 3 and keeping the Spurs in it. It is now a 10-point lead. The Hornets had more than a 20-point lead at one time. Gordon Haywood dribbles to his right. He's at the elbow right now. And it's stripped away. That's by Johnson. Johnson comes down, gets it over to, I don't know who number 7 is. That McDermott? I think it's Doug McDermott. Yeah, that was Doug McDermott. Tried to do a floating layup. It did not work. Nick Richards gets the rebound, and they call a foul on McDermott.
McDermott gets his hand in there, and Nick sells this foul. Look, right there. He's going to hit
we got him. We got him.
Ref has to blow the whistle.
We got him. Ref, you had to call that. Nick Richards with the pink bottoms.
So Nick will go to the line, shoot a pair.
All right, 10-point lead. Hornets 85, Spurs 75. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third. Nick Richards on the line. Can he hit his free throw? He does hit the first one, so he gets another. Or are we in the bonus? Because it didn't like anyone moved, so I guess we are in the bonus. Nick Richards, oh, misses one. He only hits 2, so it's an 11-point lead, 86-75. The Spurs bring the ball down, stick it over to Johnson. Johnson drives, kicks it over to the a skip pass over to the corner. It's missed. I think that was, I'm not Howard, I think is his name. Haywood has the ball now on the left side. Get out of there, Nick. Haywood drives, gets it over to McDaniels. McDaniels drives, kicks it. Dennis Smith Jr. for 3, and that's good. He did that one, boy. He did that one. Is that Corbin? Corbin, my boy? Corbin's helping out with the Hornets now. Good kick. And we have another timeout on the floor. Hornets still in the lead, still hanging on. This could be their first win all year if they can hang in there. If they can hang in there, it's going to be the first win all year. All right, let's change a little something right here. Score 89-75. All right, there's your score. 85-79. $89-75. Hornets were up big at one point. Didn't think they would be able to keep that shooting up anyway. Hornets scored 60. Was it 68? If I'm not mistaken, 68 points. Well, we can take a look at it right here. All right, so the Hornets in the first quarter scored 38 and 30 in the second. Yeah, 68 points. It was 45, 40, 47, 68, 47 at halftime. $68 points. And they have scored 21 points? 21 points since. So with, I think it's around 4 minutes, a few more than 3 minutes left. I don't know if they'll be able to get to 30. Been some bad decisions there. Their shooting selection, but maybe coach can settle them down, get the right combination out there. Terry Rozier is having a pretty good game so far tonight. Thank you guys for being here. To the people who are in here, thank you. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Dennis Smith seems like he's been in the league forever. He's only 24 years old, you know, because he played 1 year in college and came out early. All right, here we go. San Antonio. They throw this one away. All right, Dennis Smith Jr., pure guard, brings the ball down. Gets it over here to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward waiting on the screen from Nick Richards. Gordon Hayward kicks that to Thor. Thor back to McDaniels for three. It's off the mark. Thor tries to tip it, but San Antonio comes out of there with it. Skip pass. They get it back to Johnson. And he missed that one. He's been hot from three. I think that's his name. Nick Richards hands it over to McDaniels. McDaniels with a bad pass, but he gets it back to Nick Richards. Can somebody else get over there, please? Dennis Smith Jr. behind the back dribble. 5 seconds to shoot. He's going to have to put it up. Turnaround jumper. It's short. Nick Richards comes out there with the rebound. What? It hit the rim, ref. Yes, it was all over the rim. Let's go, bro. Come on, what are you doing over there, ref? That clearly hit the rim. Come on, crowd. Why is the crowd booing? It hit the rim. Y'all, everybody saw that. So it is Hornets ball with 12 seconds to shoot. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Should I predict how many points the Hornets will have at the end of the third quarter? I see 89. I'm going to say 95 points. 95 points. Nick Richards. They get it in the Nick. There's only 8 seconds left. So they're going to let Gordon Hayward see what he can do here. Pull up right there. Come on, guys. Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, my goodness. Goes all around the world to get that one. Turnaround jumper goes through for 3. 91-75. Dennis Smith, stop reaching, buddy. Screen set. It's blocked by Dennis Smith Jr., or that might have been a pass. Straightaway jumper. It's off the mark. Gordon Hayward comes out there with the rebound. And there's a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was. There is a whistle. There's a whistle.
6'2", 205 pounds.
All right, Nick Richards was fouled from behind. He goes to the line. Oh, Nick! And he hits it. That ball almost rolled out. P.J. Washington comes back in along with Bouknight. Thor and Haywood go out of the game. And there's a young stud. LaMelo Ball is hurt. Don't know how long it's going to take him to get back. Nick Richards rattles in both 93-95, 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. I said 95 points. Maybe the Hornets can score more.
Baseball.
San Antonio has the ball. McDermott
That'll always be valuable.
almost loses it. Gets it to number 7 with a 3. Misses that one. Nick Richards comes out of there with it, but... Oh, come on, ref. How did you see that? How could you call that? Was my man not out of bounds first? Oh, we got to see this. Come on, ref. Really? Ref. I think it is overturned. Yes, it's overturned. It is Hornets ball. PJ Washington drives. Goes into a crowd. People lose it, but gets it back, and it's blocked. Almost stolen. Kicks it over here, number 24 for 3. It's off the mark. PJ Washington gets a rebound. 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock. Hornets dodge a little bullet right there. Dennis Smith Jr. picks up his dribble, gets it to PJ Washington. Pass the ball. They get it down to Nick Richards. Watch out, Nick. Swing it one more time. McDaniels for 3. I thought they needed to swing it one more time. They didn't, and we scored. 96-75 with a minute left on the clock. San Antonio gets it down. Finds a wide open Varcell in the corner. Oh my gosh. McDaniels slaps that on the backboard. Now he's going coast to coast. Loses out of bounds. Once again, decision making. Decision making. Slow it down. There's nobody down there but black jerseys. No one down there but black jerseys, and you're going to try to drive it all the way through instead of like, hey, they've got too many defenders. Let's bring it back out, swing it, and get a good shot. Decision making. If they're still doing it now, it's not going to change any throughout the year. The Hornets still in the lead. Primo kicks it, shoots it, does not score. Rebound, Washington. Now it looks like maybe the Hornets. Well, it's 18 seconds on the shot clock, 21 in the third quarter. Ooh. Dennis Smith Jr. scores. 6 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. San Antonio shoots it, and it does not go in. So the Hornets finish with the momentum, extend the lead back a little bit. 75-98 is the score. And there's one more left, ladies and gentlemen. Nice road win for. Oh, never say it too early. Never say it too early. Come on, Michael Smith. You know better than that. All right, so we do have a timeout on the court. It is 98-75. Yeah, I am definitely a stickler for. Oh, my bad. What? Is that right? You hadn't scored since I changed it? Nope. All right, yeah, I'm definitely the type of person who does not believe in calling a win until it is a win. All right, so you're never going to hear me until it's like it may be 10 seconds left and my team is up by 20 or something like that. Will I ever say, or I'll go ahead and call the win, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. All right, let's look at the box scores really quick while we have the time out. There it is right there for the Hornets. PJ Washington with 12 points. Haywood has 15. Plumlee 10. Rozier 19. Kelly Oubre has 10, but Kelly Oubre also has 4 personal fouls, so you hadn't seen him a lot in the third quarter. Didn't see him a lot in the third quarter. McDaniels 5 points. Richards 15, and Dennis Smith Jr. with 12. Our major rebounder. That's going to be Plumlee and Nick Richards, both with 7. 3-point shooting. 3-point shooting right there. P.J. Washington is 2 of 3. Terry Rozier 3 of 6. And here's the scores for San Antonio. Kay Johnson 20 points and Portal has 14. That's the big man. Doug McDermott off the bench with 12. Their main rebounder is Kay Johnson with 10. And we'll talk about this a little bit more here in a minute. We're back. P.J. Washington with the ball. Gets that to Terry Rozier for 3, and it's good.
A 3-ball for Terry Rozier, the third.
Good play, a little DHO to free up Rozier.
The dribble handoff.
What's up? What's up, Gary Clemens?
Hurdle, Johnson, Richardson, Vassell, and Jones. The 5 on the floor for San Antonio.
San Antonio shoots, misses, but Porter with the rebound. This is Johnson's drives, and it's ripped. Now Washington dribbling the ball. I don't like it, but he finds Kelly Oubre in the corner for 3. It rattles out. Number 7, I think this is Howard. Finds Vassell. Vassell is fouled by Nick Richards, hits the floor, but he's up. 101-75 is the score. This is the beginning of the 4th quarter. The Hornets already have 100 points. Can they sustain it? Can they hang on with 10 minutes and 58 seconds left to win their first game of the year? All right, Vassell misses the free throw. The San Antonio Spurs look different. Like they, and they don't really have a standout star. Hurdle probably is their, well, I wouldn't say he's a star, but he's a decent big man. They don't have a name brand star or brand name. Is it brand name? Name brand. Kelly Oubre comes off the screen, but it is illegal.
You get 2 dunks by Nick Richards. Kelly Oubre had one to break the seal.
I think that screen was set by Washington. Two people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button. Hurdle hands it off to, I think this is Johnson, and they set an illegal screen. The dude, 51-709, Johnson. Yeah, he's a man for him.
Step out with the left leg and hip. Easy call.
Kelly Oubre shoots another 3. This time he hits it. Same corner, different result. Johnson stops. Is that so? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So Johnson is their star. San Antonio comes out and scores. I think that was Vassell. Dennis Smith Jr. brings it down. He says, "Hey, let's calm down a little bit." He gets to the elbow. Finds Nick Richards under the basket for a slam dunk.
Drop off. About Dennis Smith Jr.
Boy, I dunked one time and it rattled in. Vertle shoots that. That's got to be Johnson with the moon ball. He misses, but it's rebounded by Jones, and he gets it out to Vassell for 3, off the mark, and it's out of bounds. It's out of bounds to the Hornets. Man, Pop's looking like me up there, boy. That stuff is going. 106-78, 9 minutes and 28 seconds left. Hornets trying to get their first win of the season. This is the first regular season game, but the Hornets didn't win any preseason game. Terry Rozier gets in a little bit too deep, gets that back to Kelly Oubre with 6 seconds to shoot. Kelly Oubre tries to drive, spin move. Hurdle's there. Nick Richards gets the rebound and tries to bring the rim down. Nick Richards, this has got to be his high score, his career high score.
19 points still. But far away, a new career high.
Yeah, career high is what I was trying to
It's
say.
their pro year.
Pirtle dribbles and bounces that one out of bounds. Now the Spurs. I don't know why I want to call these guys Celtics. Now the Spurs are making bad decisions. 108-78.
Fifth season for number 30.
I will change the score, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I like trying to sneak a fastball past Aaron Judge.
I will change my score on the next time out.
Piece of cheese past a rat.
Hey, we'll look, Lamello Ball not playing today. Will Jello get any playing time? I don't know. Terry Rozier off balance shot for 2 goes in.
Tough shot by
It
Terry.
depends on when coach takes. No, he won't get any. Is he even on the bench?
Trey Jones.
I don't see him.
Last year at Duke was the ACC player.
Trey Jones scores.
Trey Jones.
He's got a brother in the league.
Two brothers.
Haywood for 3. It rattles out.
How's Seth doing?
Jones brings the ball down.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I talked to him today.
Hands it back to Jones.
Back to Marathon.
There's a big man, new big man in there. I don't know what his name is. He's pretty big. Any Spurs fan can tell me who that guy is?
Romeo's gone deep into their bench.
I can't even see his name.
Brought in Isaiah Roby.
All right, Isaiah Roby is what they call him. Kelly Oubre for 3. That's off.
Also new to the game as well.
Haywood gets his hand on it. Nick Richards is stripped and it's out of bounds to the Hornets.
Greg Popovich.
110-82 is the score. 7 minutes and 35 seconds.
Also into the game. Romeo Langford. Where's Romeo? There he is.
Roby, number 18, comes in for the Spurs.
Langford came over and then traded and sent Derek White.
Nice play by the Hornets. Just did not execute it right.
Sticks it up and in.
And it ends up being 2 points for the Spurs.
The Hornets are still playing with starters, even though San Antonio's not.
Well, Jones is a starter.
Trying to get rhythm for the guys.
Well, he's been out there a lot. Washington shoots over Jones, and that's good. 112-84 is the score with 7 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. I feel you, Coach Clifford. I know the Spurs have brought some new guys in, but you're like, hey, this is our first win. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize it. Long 3 was missed, but rebound the Spurs. That's Jones with it. He shoots over Rozier, and it's tipped to the Hornets by Haywood. Washington brings the ball down. He stops and pops. 3-point shot. And coach might say, hey, that's it. Let me take these guys out. All right, so we got a timeout. Let's change this score. Let's get it up to date, get it current. $115 to $84. Done. Get you guys a little bit. Let's see. All right, so we're in the timeout. There's the score right there, ladies and gentlemen. 115-84. Hornets in the lead. Your team stats look like this. Field goal percentage, Hornets shooting 56.6%. Three-point shooting, the Hornets shooting 45%, 11-24. The Spurs 18%, 6-32. Free throw shooting 84% for the Hornets, 46 rebounds to 40. What about the turnover? Turnovers, Hornets have 11 and the Spurs have 14. Still got to straighten that out. See what this looks like for you guys. That ain't bad. We can roll with that. What is my transition? Transition's a little bit off. Here we go. That'll work. All right, we're back.
Fellas talking to him. All that summertime work paying off here early in the young fella.
Richard, how do you do? We'll take 81 more of those, Nick.
But Mel said, yeah, well, we're in the gym this summer. I told you it's going to pay off, man.
Hard to believe. Lamello ball now in third year.
All right, so number 11 for the San Antonio Spurs hits his free throws. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left. Scores 115, now 86. Gordon Hayward still on the floor.
Like eons ago, but really wasn't even.
Get that over to Dennis Smith Jr. Back to him. Now they get it down to Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee.
And that ball is knocked out of bounds by the big guy, Dang. Is that who it is? Luol Deng?
Plumlee, Smith Jr. Oubre.
That's who was out. That's who I was thinking of, ladies and gentlemen. Luol Deng. Didn't know exactly who that was. The Hornets get it into Plumlee. He kicks it out to Haywood for 3, and that's good. Hornets just shooting the ball really well tonight. 118 to 86, 5 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. Hornets are just going to try to make sure they don't lose this game, because it'll be the first game they won all year. Jones with the ball at the top. Gets that to Dang. Back to Jones. He drives, and he's fouled on the play by Dennis Smith Jr.
He called on Dennis Smith. Hornets will have a day off. And they're going to take on the New Orleans Pelicans in Uptown on Friday. It'll be
The Pelicans coming to town on Friday.
As professional at Spectrum Center.
Pelicans will come in at 1-0. They took it to the Brooklyn Nets tonight, 130-108.
Oh,
In Brooklyn.
Seth didn't play, so one hand tied behind their back.
Hey, the Pelicans feeling themselves right now. They got Zion back. I don't think Zion is hurt. I think he's still playing. But they got a nice looking team. Zion.
Never got 1 minute.
All right, look, that Duke connection.
Back into the mix.
They got Curry.
They got CJ McCollum.
They got some guys.
Ingram.
No. That's Brooklyn with Curry.
Something going on down there in New Orleans.
They got their boy. We got our boy Graham. Oh, come on! You thought it was a travel?
The degree.
All right, they gave
Jeremy Suhan.
Gordon a travel right there. The Hornets are up by 30, and with 5 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock, and Coach Clifford has not called off the dogs yet. Still has starters on the court.
It's almost unheard of to hear of a good team that
Young boy tries to dunk that. Now Gordon Hayward shows him how to do it on the other end.
he can get up again. I love it.
5 minutes, 6 seconds left on the clock. I think this is Sochan comes in. Kicks that to, I think that's Howard, if I'm not mistaken. It's deflected out of bounds by Kelly Oubre. 120 to 88.
I think toward the mid-season, early in the season.
I wonder how Pop's going to take this. Because
you hadn't played a lot preseason.
with a 31-point lead, if I'm not mistaken. Coach still has his starters out there. Plus, he still got Gordon Hayward out there. You could take Gordon Hayward off the floor, you know, as injury prone as he can be. Come on, Coach. I guess he's gonna wait till the 3-minute mark.
You got an NC State guy, get it off to a Duke guy at the rim.
Crossover dribble to get it to Dang. Well, Dang hands it over to number 35. He throws that one up, misses it. Now the Hornets walking the ball up. They call the timeout.
He's got a NC State guy.
4 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. The score is 122 to 88. Maybe Coach is going to get the boys out
Come on, let's do it. Do your thing. Working so far.
and put some of the young guys in. I think it is. You know, they're going down the line like, hey, good game. So I think that's it for the starters for the Hornets.
No, CEOs. Where'd clowns come from? Monster Tacos are back.
I mean, I feel Coach Clifford. Some people might say, hey, he could have got him out a long time ago, possibly. But, you know, when you're about to taste when it's a possibility that you can taste your first sip of victory, that is, hey, you want to make sure. You want to make sure, because the Hornets did have a little letdown there in the third quarter, where the Spurs started to come back. Got it down to I think it was 11. Got it down to 10. All right, there's your score. And after this timeout, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some new guys. A lot of new guys. Should be a whole group of new guys coming in for the Hornets. All right, may not be anybody in here now, but for those who did stop by, thanks. I started a little bit late. You know, there's a few people that showed up. Thank you all who showed up. Thank you all who stopped by. I appreciate it. Michael Smitty, some of my mods, thank you guys for stopping by. Probably gonna be Friday. I'm pretty sure I will probably do that game Friday, because that'll be the first time that we get a chance to see Zion Williams. Zion Williamson? Let's check it out and see. Hey Siri, who is Zion Williams or Zion Williamson? It's Zion Williamson. Who is Zion Williamson?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. Zion Latif Williams.
I know who he is. All right. Starters are out. So Coach can have a seat. Book Knight shoots a 3-point shot. It is no good.
You got Mark Williams, 15th overall selection out of Duke. You got Bryce Gowns, second-round pick out of Nebraska. You got Teo Maladon.
Number 9. Is that Maladon?
There he is.
Maladon deflects the ball.
Last couple of years out of Oklahoma City.
New guys on the court for the Hornets.
Jones, like James Booknight, a first-round pick from a year ago.
And that ball deflected out of bounds to the Hornets. 122-88.
Taste the real NBA basketball. When it counts.
Maladon brings the ball down. Gets it to, I think that's Cod. No, that's Williams. Get past that one. Misses it. Blue All Day brings it down almost back court.
You remember your first NBA base? Where was it? It's Dallas.
And ball goes out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with the Spurs. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. Still in here, guys. Still in here. 3 minutes 16 seconds left. All the stars are out for the Hornets. The score is 122-88. Swing pass, gets that over here, and drive by number 35. He lays it in. Book Knight bringing the ball down the court for the Hornets. He dribbles to the right. They swing it back to him. Now he goes down the middle of the court. Kicks it. He hits the backstop over there. And Kai Jones for 3. Book Knight gets up, so he's okay for right now. Ooh. The young man for the Spurs was that Roby. Roby takes our rookie down the baseline and slams it on him, but I think he was fouled.
Was the 6th man of the year, Big 12 out of Baylor.
They're not excited. These young guys get time.
Isaiah Roby in the scoring column.
Roby scores.
So it shows you what preseason's all about. Huh? The Hornets go 0-5 for preseason. And then come out
2 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. 125 to 91. Hornets in control. I didn't say the game was over. I just said the Hornets are in control.
Preseason, all about getting in condition. Accustomed to playing.
Number 35 to the basket. Maladon comes out of there. Bounce passes. Can't get it to our rookie, number 7. Roby brings it down. Dang.
Cody Martin had to leave after 1 minute of court time.
And number 11. That's Primo, drives all the way to the basket from the top of the key and flushes it. Now Book Knight brings it down. Score is 125 to 95. Book Knight on the right side between his legs. Skip passes that over to Maladon. He drives. Is like, I'm going to get a point. He's fouled on the play though. Misses a shot. Fouled on the play. Maladon scores. It's his first free throw as a Hornet.
Take on the Hurricanes, fresh off a win in Black. Oh, how did they make me read that? Fresh off a win in Blacksburg against Virginia Tech. Now, ACC football and Valley Sports South presented by your local Ford dealer. For those of you who are paying attention, Eric Kendall again is our producer this year.
Finger rolls missed, but Dane gets the rebound. He doesn't shoot, kicks it out for 3. No good. Kai with the rebound for the Hornets. Now Maladon bringing the ball up on the right side.
Bill, I will say this. I remember a handful of years ago with Nick Batum.
I think there was a foul on the play by the San Antonio Spurs. Nope, that was by the Hornets because they're going down to the other end.
I remember them talking rapidly back and forth about a youngster that they both really took a shine to.
127-95 is the score. 124 left on the clock.
A couple of years ago, didn't work out obviously in Oklahoma City, but a guy who a lot of people thought had.
Luol Deng has the ball. I don't know if that's Luol, but Deng has the ball. I'm pretty sure it is. Sochan thinks about driving. Deng 41 in the lanes. Step back is good.
I bet so. Absolutely. Excellent.
1 minute left on the clock. Book Knight kicks that back out to Maladon and get it to to Williams. He's fouled on the play.
Number 1 preseason rank. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just heard they've
something here, Dell.
They ranked my Tar Heels number 1.
The longest wingspan.
Come on now. They ranked the Tar Heels number 1. So you know what that means. That means we struggle.
Mobile.
Williams,
Oh, that.
the rookie from Duke, steps up to the line and he hits his first.
Mark Williams, like Kawhi Leonard, like Jonathan Antetokounmpo, like Steve Nash, like Man City.
53 seconds left. He hits both.
In the NBA draft. To find players at 15 in the draft. Stay with us for Hornets Live, presented by Busy Hard Seltzer. We'll have a lot to talk about. Hornets are going to go to 1.
Dang. Thought about a 3, turned it down. Then he said, let me shoot it.
For the largest margin of victory.
And he hits it this time.
Previous high had been 24 back in 2000. The Hornets took down the Atlanta Hawks.
Hornets almost turn it over, but Bouknight gets the ball. Step back 3 is off the mark. I wonder how hard Bouknight worked over the summer.
One more shot, that'll be all she wrote.
Robbie drives all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup is good for San Antonio. That's a good-looking guy for San
So
Antonio.
it's going to be a 27-point margin.
All right, so it looks like this is going to be the score right here, 129 to 102.
And they now have won 4 consecutive games against Frank Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs.
Some good friends right
All right, so Pop didn't take anything. He didn't have anything against Steve Clifford.
Nick Richards gets
Wouldn't really run the score up, but I know Coach just wanted to make sure he won this one, and he did. So there's your score right there, 129 to 102. The Hornets do get their first win of the season.
PJ Washington 17. Kelly Oubre got everyone started with a really good first quarter. And Terry Rozier carrying the day. Terry in 30 minutes scores 24 points. Running the point.
All right, there is your scoring right there. PJ Washington 17, Haywood 20, Plumlee 12 points, and 7 rebounds. But heck, so did PJ Washington. PJ had 7 rebounds too. Terry Rozier 24 points. Kelly Oubre with 13. McDaniels had 5 points off the bench. Jones, as Kai Jones hit a 3-point shot. Thor Martin did not score, and Cody Martin leaves the game with the soreness in a quad. Don't know how long he'll be out with that. Nick Richards had his career high today with 19 points and 8 rebounds. He also had, I thought he had an assist, but evidently that was not him. Williams has 2 points. That's the big rookie off the bench for us. With 1 rebound. Dennis Smith Jr. played well with 12 points, and Maladon had 2. For the Spurs, Sochan 4 points, 7 rebounds. Kay Johnson 20 points. Somebody told me that was their star. Pirtle had 14. Jones 14. Vassell had 11 points. Robbie came off the bench really late, but I like the way this young man looks and plays. 5 points. Collins had 1. McDermott had 12 points. Got pretty hot there in the first half. Bates had 2 points. Dang had 5 points. I don't know if that's Luol Dang. G Dang maybe. Langford had 4 points, and then Primo had 10 points for the Spurs. The Hornets shot 51% from the floor to the Spurs 40.4%. The Hornets hit 13 out of 29 3-point shots and only took like 7. It's probably like 7 or 8 shots in the first half. Ended up shooting a pretty good pretty good shooting right there from the three-point line. The Spurs did not, with only 20.6%. Free throws 87%. That helps out a whole lot. Spurs 71. The Hornets out rebound the Spurs 51-44. Out assisted the Spurs 26-22. There's your steals, your blocks, turnovers. Both teams at 15 turnovers. We got to stop the turnovers, and that right there came from just some lackadaisical play, especially in the third quarter, I think. Fast break baskets, 15 for the Hornets, 10 for the Spurs. Points in the paint. That was one thing that the Spurs did do a little bit better than the Hornets, 58-54. Hornets they're still an outside shooting team. And the largest lead, 35 points, that's near the end of the game. Hornets scored 38 in the first to San Antonio's 22, 30-25 in the second, 30-28 in the third, and 31-27 there in the fourth. So at the second half was actually a closer, it was a close game. It was a close game as far as points go. It was the first quarter that did the Spurs in. But after that, everything's pretty close right there. Elsewhere in the association, OKC 104, Minnesota 109. That's with a minute and 50 seconds left in the fourth. Halftime, Denver is trailing Utah 75-53. With 5 minutes, this game just started. 5 minutes and 8 left in the first. Dallas 12, Phoenix 11. Still in the first, Portland 19, Sacramento 15. Detroit beat Orlando. Wow. Washington defeated Indianapolis. Atlanta beat Houston. New Orleans beat Brooklyn 130-108. Chicago Bulls win their first regular. I'm pretty sure everybody's playing their first regular season game anyway. They beat Miami 116-108, and Toronto beats Cleveland 108-105. In overtime, Memphis beat New York 115-112. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so thanks everybody for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Coach Gary is out.